Hi, everybody. I'm Megan Farrell, and I currently live in St. John, Kansas. I've been happily married for 12 years, and we have a 4-year-old daughter and a 7-year-old son. I graduated from Texas A&M in 2001 with a Bachelor's of Science in Mathematics. I decided I wanted to teach, so I completed teacher education courses through Southwestern Oklahoma State University and finished in 2002. At the request of my school district, I received my ESOL certification in 2010 through Emporia State University, and I'm currently pursuing my master's degree and hope to finish in the summer of 2019. I've been teaching for 16 years, and all of these have been at USD 351 Maxville. I currently teach high school math and physics, including college algebra, trig and stats, an independent study calculus class, geometry, algebra 2, and a transition to college algebra class. I am also the KET sponsor, which is an all-girls service organization, a Scholars Bowl coach, and I serve on various committees, including the site council. Maxville is a rural school and classified 2A at this point with 230 students pre-K through 12. We are housed on one campus with interconnected buildings. Our population is approximately 41% Hispanic or Latino, and at least 65% of our students are considered to be economically disadvantaged. Our district does a decent job with data. We district-wide have state assessments and use that data to inform our instruction. We also look at our ACT scores regularly. For example, a couple of years ago, we weren't satisfied with our scores and implemented a district-wide plan to increase those scores, including giving the practice test once a year, 9 through 12. We also look at graduation and absentee rates and decide, is there anything else we can do to improve those? A couple things that make our district a little unique is that we have to look at transportation needs as well as just what transportation is being used, because we do have a large school district that covers 360 square miles. A lot of our students have to drive or ride on a bus for over 45 minutes. So this affects our activities and just courses and extracurricular activities we can offer after school. We also share teachers, which can be an issue with scheduling. And we also have to look at what our students' needs are, including possibly food and other requirements that would help them perform better in the classroom. To be honest, in my opinion, our elementary school does a much better job at using data than the high school does. They use Ames Web, they progress monitor, they have MTSS and have been doing that successfully for about 3 years. The high school used to have MAP, but the administrators got rid of it a few years ago. And right now the high school has no assessment besides the state assessments. I do not use data in my classroom as much as I should, considering I am a math teacher and do know how to crunch numbers. I do use formative assessments almost daily, including exit tickets. I also watch my kids a lot. They like to get up at the board, and I can watch every single student work out a problem. And so I can give them immediate feedback. We have summative assessments at the end of the units, trying to figure out whether or not we need to go back and reteach. One way I would like to improve is to look at standard-based grading and see how I can match that with our current ABCDF scale. I'd also like to look at using pre and post tests. I know that they can be useful, but I have not used them as much in my classroom just because of the amount of time it takes. We are trying to play catch up in our classes because we have had a high turnover rate with the junior high and high school math program, and so we are a little behind, and I need all the time I can get. I am excited about the MAP testing that we are hopefully going to implement with the KISA rules, and I know that I can get a lot of information for it and be able to tailor my kids' instructions. One thing I know that I'll need to do is make sure that I don't become overwhelmed and just take one step at a time and just try to implement small things in one course per semester. I'm looking forward to learning more about data and how to use it, and look forward to learning from each one and every one of you.